Welcome to Well Balanced Kids Desert Yoga. Oh, we're up in the heat today.
Oh, so hot.
It's so hot, isn't it? Sweltering sun, all the sand dunes, sand everywhere we look. What do you like about the desert, Rosa?
I like the sand so much because I just like making like little sand kind of castles, or maybe tiny sand castles because it's hard there because there's no wet sand. But like throwing the sand up, try not to get it in my hair, and just watch maybe a bit of wind blow it away like snow.
Well, you won't run out of sand in the desert, will you?
No way. I can make a whole thousands of millions and trillions of windy
Sandcastles.
windy balls.
What do I like about the desert? I think I just like the beauty of the sand dunes. They're so spectacular and they just move with the wind. Absolutely, they're gorgeous. Okay, so hopefully you've done your sun salutation and you're all warmed and limbered up, ready for doing our desert yoga. So we're going to start off with snakes. Snakes are in the desert, and this position's called cobra, but you get lots of different types of snakes in the desert. Fortunately, not too many snakes in England that we need to worry about. So let's lie down on our bellies, hands underneath our shoulders and elbows tucked right in. And then we look down at our mats and imagine that we have a string in between our shoulder blades and someone's pulling that string up. Now my upper back isn't very flexible, so you might be able to gain much more of a curve in your back than I can. You can also look up to the ceiling if that doesn't crunch your neck too badly. But I prefer to keep looking down at the mat because it puts less pressure on my neck. So let's just do going up and down slowly 2 more times. Oh, what I always like to do when doing cobra is some snaky kind of noises. So take a deep breath in and out. Oh, so there's also in the desert lots of insects and all types of different insects. And one of the insects we're going to do, I'm not sure they actually live in the desert, to be honest, but we're going to do it anyway. It's called the praying mantis. So what we do is we stand up straight, put our hands together, have our feet hip width apart, and then slowly sink down. And we try and keep our backs nice and straight. And maybe you can get your feet flat on the floor. I think Rosa can. Do you want to go back a little bit, Rosa, and show how you can keep your feet flat on the floor whilst in this position? So your elbows should be inside your knees and you should really be sitting up straight, not bending forwards. And if you're as flexible as Rosa, you can get your feet on the floor. But if you're not, like me, you can just do this, and that's okay too. It's really good balancing pose, and that's called praying mantis. Now there's another creature that is often in the desert.
Really?
That goes through the desert taking goods from one side to another. It's not a donkey or a horse, but it's do you know what it is?
No.
It's a camel.
Oh, of course.
So for camel pose, we're going to do half camel pose here. So you just kneel up on your knees with a nice straight back. Put your hands on the back, the base of your back with your elbows pointing backwards, and then lean back and look up at the ceiling. You might be able to get a more curved back than mine and just give that back a good old curve. Just go for as far as is comfortable and then come back up. Those camels, what do you like? One humped camel or a 2 humped camel?
2 humps, because I can lean back on the second hump and just go hold on to the first hump.
Yeah, it might be a little bit easier to ride maybe. So in the desert there's also hyenas, Now we haven't got a hyena yoga pose. So what we're going to do instead is downward dog, because hyenas are kind of like dogs. So spread our arms, hands out wide, feet hip width apart, and push back. Push your bottom as far as you can into the air. Straighten up your back. And if you can get your feet flat on the floor, brilliant. If not, just try and stretch them as far down to the floor as you can. And just hold that pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not sure what noise hyenas make. Are you, Rosa? I think they do make a kind of yowling noise. I'm not sure whether they make that noise, but they certainly keep people awake in the desert, I think, with their yowling. So there's also lots of lizards in the desert, geckos and other types of lizards. So we're going to go into lizard pose. So front foot forward, knee over ankle, other foot back, and just bring those hips down as low as you can without dropping the back knee onto the mat. Hands flat on the floor, and you should be looking at your big toe, keeping your head looking down. And then swap over to the other side.
Oh, I'm finding it hard with my other hand that's with my toe. It's like I'm stretching more.
Sometimes it can be more stiff on one side than the other.
It's because I'm having to stretch more because my hand is on the knee that's over here.
Okay, so let's bring our feet back in. That's a really good stretch for opening up the hips. So another hip opener is butterflies. And you do get little butterflies in some parts of the desert, perhaps not in the Sahara Desert, like the picture we've got here. Bring your feet in to your body, or if that's a bit achy on your inner thighs, then let your feet go further out from your body. And keep your back nice and straight. Imagine that someone's got a string and they're pulling up your head so that your spine is nice and long and straight. And then just wave your wings like so. So some deserts, like the deserts in America, have lots of cactus or cacti, as they're called, if you have lots of them. And so we're going to do a pose in a minute called cactus pose. And it's super, super simple. Anybody can do it, but we're going to make it a little bit of a challenge.
No!
Because yoga poses can be really simple, but the longer you hold them for, the more challenging they become. So with this pose, we're going to hold it for 30 seconds, but we'll be able to do it. And I'm sure you can do it too. So let's stand up, place our feet firmly on the ground, hip width apart, and make a cactus shape with our arms, like so. And as you can say, oh, this is easy, isn't it? Really simple. Make sure you don't crunch your shoulders up by your neck, because that'll make it hard. If you just keep them up like that. I sometimes in class make the children see if they can hold it for a minute. But today, because you might be new to this, I'm just going to do it for 30 seconds. So let's see whether you can hold it for that long. So I'm going to count it down. Oh, Rosa, yours are going in like this. See whether you can keep your arms up really straight at a right angle. Okay, you ready? 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give your arms a good old shake
I
out.
don't want to. It
Oh,
hurts.
yes, shake out all that tension in your arms. Well done, everyone that managed that. It does hurt after a little while, but hopefully not too much. Anyway, you give your arms a good old shake. Yeah, give your body a good old shake. As if you're some sand blowing in the breeze. Whatever it does. Okay, and finally, we're going to become a rock in the desert. So let's get into our clam position or child pose to become that rock in the desert. And we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. So just get yourself into a comfortable position and I'll count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly rise up. Well done. I hope you enjoyed our desert yoga today and that you got a good stretch out and imagined.
I sure did.
And imagined you were in the Sahara Desert. Anyway, hope you'll join us again for another video. It is really hot in here, isn't it? We're filming this on a very hot sunny day in a really hot room, so it does feel a bit like the Sahara Desert.
And in the desert.
Here. And in the desert, yeah, it does feel very hot in here. So while we go off and get a bit of a cool breeze, maybe you can go and watch a relaxation video to finish your yoga session. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.